So I'm actually going to try to record as much as possible, but I'm going to be replacing the O-rings on the crack pipe because it's leaking. So if I'm not mistaken, to take off the front bumper on these, you need, well, at least a T30, a T20, and sometimes I use a T25, T27 just in case for like if some are stripped or not. Other than that, it should be fairly simple. There's T20s on the fender right behind the wheel well. Should be like 3 of them on each side, and then you have the T30s, which are all in between the grill area, and it should come off. But with these R32s, there's two 10mm which are in between the grills, so you have to pop off the grill, and then there's like two 10s that you have to take out. I will show you right now. Here are the T20s that I was talking about. They're in between the fender, as you can tell. There's actually 4 of them. But same goes for the other side, and then you just have to get the ones in the middle. It's a little bit different than the 1.8Ts, but these have the AC condenser line that runs along in the front. I didn't really know that. I took off the crash bar first, then I'm going to take off the headlights, and then I am going to start removing the front end with this 1 bolt, 2 bolts, and then the front end should be able to slide back or forward and have more room to work in here, because the thermostat is literally in between, right underneath this. So quick little update. So as you can tell, this is off. What I was being extra careful on when I was taking that off was not to damage the condenser. So whenever you guys are trying to take off that, I would recommend just being careful with the condenser, because obviously it could puncture holes, you could lose your AC system and all that stuff. So now what's next is gonna have to, well, I have enough space to get to everything if I wanted to, just like this, but just to be safe, I am going to actually flush the coolant out from the bottom hose on the driver's side position. I'm gonna open it up, drop all the coolant, and then just take off the radiator from the condenser, take it off, separate the fans and everything, and just get to work on the actual crack pipe itself, which is right there. Let me see if that focuses. Which is actually right there. So that's next. Hopefully I can get it done before daylight goes away, but if not, we'll just finish it up tomorrow. Won't be no issue. But as of right now, I keep everything organized when I take everything off. I would recommend you guys do the same thing. Keep your guys' bolts gathered at in the same spot wherever you took them off. Like, so these, I know that they're the headlight bolts. This I know is the 10mm that holds this. These are all for the bumper, and these are also for headlights. This is for that. I forgot what that's called. But yeah. So right now I'm just draining the coolant. Obviously, if you guys have never done it, open up your cap, more pressure, the faster it'll all empty out. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing while that's draining is unloosening up the bolts from the thermostat housing. It's a new one. It's from Euro Parts. So I might keep the same seal, but depending if not, I might just go to the dealership and just grab a new set. But yep, housing, it's pretty clean. Seal's pretty much brand new. Got the crack pipe off. This is the culprit. Seal just stopped working. I'm assuming it's swelled up probably. Stopped working. So yeah, just gonna replace this, put everything back together, and then call it a day. I'll finish it up tomorrow with the installation. Thanks. So just put the new O-ring on it from OEM Volkswagen. It's pretty good. This one, I think I'm just gonna replace since I'm at it. But it doesn't seem like this is bad. I think I'm just gonna replace this since I got 2 brand new ones. Might as well just replace this one. But yeah, that's what was giving me my problem. Now, installation. I actually got it on, got everything hooked up now. I'm gonna double check on all my hoses, my clamps, and everything that's tightened. I'm gonna do an oil change because I think I got a little bit of coolant in the oil pan when I took it off, but I was gonna do an oil change regardless. It's already due, so might as well. Keep you guys updated, but I'm pretty sure I did it correctly. Let's cross our fingers. Just a quick little update. I'm doing an oil change, waiting for that to drain so I can hit the filter. Where is it? Right there, it's right here. But she's all done, she's all tidied up. There's no leaks as of right now. I will start her later once I'm done with the oil change. But all my hoses are tightened up. One on the bottom is as well. I'll probably put her back together tomorrow. I just need to make sure that she runs with no leaks before I put everything back, because then if she leaks, then I'm gonna have to do everything again, take everything off, and I might as well just leave it here and just take everything apart while it's here. So I got everything all tidied up, everything buckled up. I got the battery in, all the hoses connected, making sure all my hoses, making sure all my hoses are connected, everything's tight. This is all loose right now, just in case. But I'm just gonna keep a big eye on that. Tighten everything underneath, no oil leaks. I should start it. I'm going to start it, and I'm going to see what happens then. Wish me luck. So I thought that was going to be enough coolant, but clearly it wasn't. The reservoir is completely empty, so I don't even want to start it really. I know I can, but I just don't. I'm just finish this up tomorrow. Day 2. I just came back from the dealership. Got some more coolant in it. Took the whole gallon again. I didn't think this shit would take so much. But I'm going to start it and just see, make sure it's not leaking in the flange before I put everything back together. Got her started, no leaks. We're good. Time to put everything back together. So she's back together. I didn't want to record me putting her back together, that way I could actually take my time and make sure that I didn't forget anything, because I did like double check, triple check, and make sure that the oil was not leaking from the oil pan bolt. My oil filter housing wasn't leaking from both bolts and the filter housing itself. The thermostat housing also I checked, and then the crack pipe again, I had to make sure I got done correctly. I just needed one zip tie for this, which is for my headlights, but she's all done. And now I just take her on a test drive, then jack her back up and make sure she's fine. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.